Buckeyes with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 4. Manning goes through his progressions underneath. It's caught, but short of the first down from this spot. First down and 10 at the 47 after the 14-yard gain. And they'll hand it off. Wisner gets to the edge, squares, and powers his way forward close to the first down. And the handoff. Baxter. It's so interesting, Joel. I call Peyton's games when he was the first series of the second half at the 20. And a slingshot to the sideline. Caught by Moore
off on the outside.
2nd and 1 at the 11. Manning, play fake, looking, guns it, sideline, caught. This time with Manning. Arch straight ahead with wiggle. And he'll get inside the Ohio State. Manning runs it. Looking. It'll gain about a yard.
There with the block O.
2nd down and 6 at the 12. Wisner on the cutback gets inside the 10 for 3. Manning in the end zone. Incomplete. He had a receiver, Parker Livingstone. Just couldn't hold on. Great coverage by Davison Igbinosun.
Just out of reach of Livingstone. Igbinosun came back. Matt Patricia put him in coverage one-on-one. And the winner goes to the Buckeyes on that 4th down.
I'm talking to the media.
Handoff, Eaton tripped up and brought down. Sonny Styles using that speed. Jake, you got some more impact players. Brought to this drive. T-set, empty backfield. T-set, incomplete. Igbinosun on the coverage. Never got any freedom. He was looking for Baron Miles.
It was aggressive, but then you see Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese, they both dropped out of it. Jermaine Matthews was playing very similar to this.
Back to Coleman. Jonah broke in the secondary. Jonah Coleman all the way down to the 45-yard line of Ohio State. We haven't cracked it or anything, but ball complete out. Amari Evans. First down, Huskies back in Ohio State territory.
Amari Evans.
So they are doing some of that here. First down. Williams throws a strike, and it's Desmond
For Willis.
Coleman got an opening and got 9 out of it. There's a big opener, Muhammad, but it's closed in a hurry. 3rd down and 2 as Boston goes in motion. Williams throwing for Boston, sideline, too far out in front. Nice coverage by Igbinosun.
And that's the second big play that Igbinosun has made on this drive. A great tackle, 2 of the key players. He brings down Jonah Coleman on the running play, and then he's got a matchup against their best player.
And they got a little handsy at the end of the play.
I thought that was fair.
Play action on 1st down. Lindsey delivers, caught by Bierman, and he gets dragged down after a gain of 5 by Fresh set of downs after a couple of catches for this offense. Drake Lindsey talked about staying ahead of schedule. First touch for Taylor. He tries to find the hole, and he gets plugged up quickly by Igbinosun. Darius Taylor. It's Lindsey. Quick throw to the outside, another catch. This time it's Brockington who gets dragged out of bounds close to the first down. Taylor's got the rock, and Taylor is going to set up 3rd and 10. Lindsey lofts, sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Javon Tracy, matched up with Davison Igbinosun.
He's definitely made his mark on this defense from the 20. And here's the run. Laffery with space, and it'll be taken down by Igbinosun, but he'll gain. Play fake. Altmaier looking. Altmaier goes deep. Incomplete. Great coverage again by Igbinosun. Justin Bowick was the intended receiver. fans wanted a flag.
I think the fans have a case here. Because as Igbinosun is down the field, look, he grabs Bowick's jersey and doesn't allow him to come back for the football. Igbinosun has been one of the most penalized players in college football over the last 2 years. In fact, last year he had 16 flags. Luke Altmaier in the backfield, he wanted a flag.
Altmaier over the middle and broken up. He had his target, Hudson Clement, but Igbinosun, Johnny on the spot again.
This is difficult to do. He's reading the run on the left side, but then he's got to come back and throw the ball on the right side. And that one was on the money in a shoebox. The problem is that the coverage is so tight from these defensive backs, and it's got Luke Altmaier a bit
7 at the 48. Trips at the top of your screen. Altmaier in trouble. Reverses. Sideline caught and first down. Cole Rusk
with a lead blocker in front of him.
Lawfery checks in. Altmaier in the corner, back shoulder, incomplete. Igbinosun defensively. No flag. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That ball needed to be thrown higher from Luke Altmaier. You see Igbinosun never turns around, gets away with some contact, but the ball is so low. That's got to go up high.
He didn't play the ball. Should that be a penalty?
Well, only if there's contact through the man that's forceful enough to keep him from making a play on the ball. And they deemed that contact, even though it was there, was not.
The pistol. They dump it off. Short side. Beatty! Down.
Single play.
3rd down and 9 at the 30. Altmaier under pressure. Almost intercepted by Igbinosun. Beatty, the intended receiver.
They took the tailback in the eye. They fake it to him. O'Neal, deep middle, and incomplete. Coming into the season, all the guys they lost that they couldn't be this good, but they look to be as good. O'Neal, tough run by a guy that's been banged up as well.
10 to the 49, empty backfield. Grunkemeyer, quick toss, out wide, caught. That's Ross, and he'll get it upfield, gain 5 yards.
Malachi Thomas, the running back, he gets it on 1st down and goes nowhere. This defense is unbelievably good. Caden Curry. See who Matt Patricia brings on this 3rd down and 5. Brings 4. Brown looking middle. He's got a man. It's caught by his tight end Rico Walker near the 45-yard line.
But the Purdue offensive line is holding up well, and Ryan Brown's getting rid of the ball on time.
Handed off to Harris. The left side. He's close to a 1st down. 3rd down and 1. And a good gain. Brown looking deep on the sideline. Corey Smith, the intended receiver, and Igbinosun in on coverage.
And Igbinosun, the senior in the room, I feel like he's been in Columbus for a few years and trying to work him on a little double move, a little out and up. You see number 12, Corey Smith, look back to the quarterback, but Igbinosun not buying what Corey Smith.
Behind the sticks, Brown. Moving to his left, still plenty of time. Brown throws across his body over the middle and incomplete. Jesse Watson was in the neighborhood, and boy, that could have been really dangerous going across the middle like that.
Yeah, and that's a throw that Ryan Brown kind of showed that maybe so.
Igbinosun in on the coverage, knocks it away from Nitro Tuggles. 2nd down and 10. And this is where this defense can.
3rd and 9 now against this defense.
Duncan in the pocket. It is caught. Nice grab by Gilmer, but it's short.
Kelly McManus delivers the deep ball down the sideline and incomplete. Igbinosun in coverage. Ball intended for KJ Duff. Kelly McManus with the handoff, and Brown slicing 2nd and 10. Kelly McManus pulls it down, now fires back, and Igbinosun stretching out. Strong, the intended receiver.
That's great coverage by Igbinosun. He was right in his hip pocket.
Underwood wants to run with a lane. Underwood dives and is done. They call him Coos. 3rd down and 6 at the 7. Underwood in the corner, incomplete. Donovan McCulley, the intended receiver. Davison Igbinosun in coverage. Igbinosun having a fine season. He came back, may have played himself into the first round of the NFL draft.
Yeah, he's got great length, and watch how he just doesn't panic when the ball is in the air. Good contact, obviously. He's had penalty problems in his career. 16 last year, only 3 this year. So he's done an excellent job of learning how to play once the ball is in the air. And he does a good job there making it tough on McCulley.
He warmed up on the sideline and poured. He wanted a chance to get back in the years, guys.
All right, Tom, thank you. McCulley with the catch. He'll pick up a 1st down. A gain of 13. Bryce Underwood. And it's intercepted. Davison Igbinosun. And that'll do it.
Right through the hands of Donovan McCulley. He comes in on the slant from the right side. There's through his hands. Igbinosun falls in his lap. Now ends up ripping his helmet off, so he's going to get a flag here after the game.
Conduct, number 1 from Ohio State for removing his helmet. 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10, Ohio State.
But he's sprinting down to the south side of this stadium to the large contingent of Buckeye fans.
11. Play fake, sideline, quick. Charlie Becker, incomplete. Igbinosun in coverage. Let's go downstairs. 3 yards this season and 6 rushing touchdowns. On 1st down, intercepted Igbinosun. Sonny Styles make that Lorenzo Styles blew up the play. And Igbinosun has his 2nd interception in 2 weeks.
Well, watch Lorenzo Styles, number 3. He reads it perfectly. He goes in there, he makes contact, and Igbinosun is there off of the tip. Both quarterbacks now throwing interceptions, providing short fields for their offense. Buckeyes on the field when we come back.
Black. Ohio State ready. No gain.
Fletcher tries to cut it back, and he is short. Ball came out as well. Ohio State has the football. A turnover by Miami in the red zone. Peyton Pierce comes up with a fumble recovery for the Buckeyes.
And it's going to be the corner, Davison Igbinosun, who's going to come in. Condensed formation, tight. Watch the corner come in from the side. Use that shoulder to get in there, get the football out. And a big takeaway for Ohio State.
It's either Georgia or Ole Miss. Back. 2nd down. Daniels his 3rd catch. Fiesta Bowl against either Georgia or Ole Miss. Back on 2nd down. Daniels his 3rd catch. Trying to shake the touchdown. Making his 41st career start. He'll give to Fletcher, who's knocked down by Igbinosun at the 41 for a gain of 3. Perhaps the most important 4 minutes. 40. Quick throw by Beck to Marion. Upended after a gain of 3. 3 minutes gone by. Fletcher again hit in the backfield, but able to bounce off of downs, get back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a yard. At Ohio State, 2nd and 9. Back to the sideline to Marion, bumped out a play by Igbinosun.